URT, URT, who are we? URT. We are the URT. This is the URT. You are the URT. Big up the URT army. You're not in real therapy. We're having it. Let's be having you. Let's be having you, people. Let's be having you. Welcome to Man UFC versus Everton preview. Also, the protest. I'll be going to the protest tomorrow. Weather permitting, I'll be there. I shall be there, basically, to lend my voice to the supporters, because those ticket hikes. We told you about Ineos. 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 Ineos are a flipping disgrace. But big up to everybody. Smash a like, please. Love, like. Smash the likes, people. Smash the likes. Smash the like on the video when you enter in. Entering crew. Please smash the like. Please. Costs you absolutely nothing. Help the channel. Help the channel. Help the channel. See, let me send this to Lesso, see if it's free. It might not be free. It might not be free. I'll send this to Tom. It might not be free. But we'll see. We'll see who's free. Big up to everybody, though. Wilcox. Yeah, Jim's a rat scum. Yeah, 100% he is. He is, man. He is. He is, people. Listen, let's talk about the game, innit? We'll come to the protest in a minute, but let's talk about the game. Manchester United. So Manchester United defender Harry Maguire, Alessandro Martinez both returned to training this week. Johnny Evans still assessed with after missing Thursday Europa League win. Everton forward Armando Boccia, Yusuf Chiramenti will play for under 23s on Friday as they continue to build fitness following long-term injuries. Captain Seamus Coleman is back in training but unlikely to feature at Old Trafford. James Garner and Tim Irobunam remain out. Okay. Match facts, people, head-to-head. Manchester United have won 14 Premier League games against Everton. Highest tally of any side in the competition against one opponent. So Dice Everton have lost and failed to score in 3 Premier League fixtures versus United, including 2-0 away defeat in March when Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford scored penalties. Top Face have won 2 of their last 32 Premier League visits at Old Trafford. Most recently, 2013. I think that was Fergie. Was that Fergie? Yeah. Manchester United tally 16 points equals their lowest total after 12 Premier League games. They have been 12. Let me start that again, people. Manchester United's tally of 16 points equals their lowest total after 12 games. There have been 26 goals scored in the Premier League matches involving Manchester United this campaign, a joint league low alongside Newcastle, Everton, who have produced only 27. United have scored 13 goals from expected goals tally of 18.3 in the Premier League this term, the biggest negative differential of any team. Ruben Amorim won all 22 home games in charge Sporting Lisbon from the start of last season by an aggregate of 72 goals for 13 against. In the first 2 games under Amorim, United opened the scoring after 81 seconds against Ipswich Town and 48 seconds against Bodo Glimt. Manchester United scored in his first Premier League appearance under Louis van Gaal. Marcus Rashford has scored in his first Premier League appearance under Louis van Gaal, Jose Mourinho, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and Amorim. He has failed to net in his second league game under all those previous 3 managers. That's interesting. Rashford has been directly involved in 5 goals in the past 7 Premier League games against Everton, scoring in the last 2. Amorim played in both of Benfica's matches against Everton in 2009 and 10 Europa League group stage, winning 5-0 at home, and 2-0 away. Everton have lost one of their last 8 Premier League matches, having started the season with 4 straight defeats. Okay. However, Toffees have won only 2 of their 12 Premier League games so far. Everton have failed to score in the league highest 6 figures, although the only Liverpool and Manchester United have kept more clean sheets than the Toffees so far. Yeah, so defensively they're stingy. In the last 8 match rounds, Everton let a league low of 4 goals. Wow. They have won only one of their last 17 Premier League away matches, 2-0 victory at Ipswich in October. Everton can go 4 successive league fixtures without scoring for the first time since March 22 under Frank Lampard. They have played 701 long balls this season, more than any other club. Whoa. Dwight McNeil's 30 chance created in this term is almost twice as any other Everton player. Sean Dyche has won only one of his 17 Premier League matches as a manager versus Manchester United, Burnley 2-0 victory in January 2020. The Clarets team included James Kalkowski and Dwight McNeil. So there you go, people. There you go. Big up Khalees. Big up there, Khalees is a champion. Champion Khalees, mate. Big up to my brother. Big up. So there you go, people. There you go. They've played 701 long balls. So what do we expect from them this season? What do we expect from them? We expect long ass balls. That's what we expect from them. That's what we expect from the Toffees. I don't know what else you're expecting, but that's what we expect from the Toffees. We expect that. For them to play long ass balls, people. That's what they're going to do. They're going to play long balls and to Calvert-Lewin, and they're going to play for set pieces and free kicks. Casemiro, Old Trafford, when I played 15, when I was 15, I played tournament here. So wherever I look at the enter the field, place always special. You can always feel the warmth of the fans and the support. This is something that surprised me. Big up Casemiro. Casemiro Old Trafford, I think it speaks for itself. It's a beautiful stadium and fans make it even more beautiful still. Big up to everybody in here. Casemiro, since the first minute I felt at home. Since the first day stepping into Manchester Airport, it felt at home. It felt so good. I just want to thank everyone for the love and support. I want to repay them on the pitch. That's what you do it, mate. Talk is cheap, innit? You cannot gloss over this, already. Big up Ian Fontaine, man. Big up Ian Fontaine. Big up RYX9. Big up. Everybody wants to win, but we step into the field and play to do my best, just for me, for my family, not just for the club, but the fans. You always have to think like this. Yeah, Casemiro, from day one, I love the support from the fans. Unique special. It surprised me a lot. I value every moment. I feel much affection from them. Yeah. Everton last season in Goodison Park. Yeah. Casemiro explains he gave Tara Malacia his FA Cup winners medal. I didn't know Malacia had talked about it, but it's true. I gave it to him in the medal. He didn't play a single game that season. Ah, man, that's love. That's love. And he didn't want to climb the steps. There were no medals for him. I gave mine. He's part of the team and we're counting on him, even though he hasn't played this season. We love him. We need him. And he always needs love. Ah, that's love. That's love. Share the love. Big up to you, Khalees from Elias. Make sure, people, those of you who follow Twitter, make sure you follow Khalees. Khalees is always on top of it. That's where I go to get my Twitter news. I don't look for it. I just go on Khalees's page. It's all there. Casemiro on his celebrations. When I do the gestures to my heart, is to give back to the fans they love. They always had for me, not just for me, but for my family. Big up. Every time you have a special to do something, I felt much better. Other clubs, the love inside, outside the stadium, the affection is incredible. It says I try to give it back to them, giving them the best every day at Carrington and at Old Trafford. It's my way of showing gratitude. Well, that's what you can do. He's a young manager. He's 39. Some players are still playing at this age. He's a young. This is Amorim on, Casemiro on Amorim. I'm not the only one who's excited. The players are. Every time he arrives, the dynamic changes. We've worked with him. We haven't worked much with him, but we have seen it from him. His intensity, the joy, the enjoyment of the ball. Wow. That's saying a lot in it. The tactics have been an aspect of the game, and I like a lot with him. Amorim, you can see there is a lot of tactics, and I think part of the philosophy of the Portuguese coaches who talk a lot about tactics, heart and fun on the pitch. Let me get this right. So every time he arrives, the dynamic changes. We haven't worked that much yet, but what we have seen from him is his intensity, joy, and enjoyment of football. So then he continues to say, Casemiro, the tactics have always been aspects of the game that I like a lot. With him, Amorim, you can see there is a lot of tactics. I think that is part of the philosophy of Portuguese coaches who talk a lot about tactics, heart, and fun on the pitch. There you go. Big up Chidu. Chidu Martin has become top scorer 37 history and top scorer 37 in the history of the Under-18s League. Wow. Big up to him. Yeah. Casemiro is an amazing person, yeah. Yeah, man. Big up to you, bro. Big up, Khalees. Ruben Amorim, I'm convinced that I will succeed. I feel confidence of the people. Big up. Lingman says, I just read how Amorim do the training with the team, everyone, staff, his job to do the strikers, midfielders, goalkeepers, train separately. So that's good. Eric Ten Hag did all the training with the whole team. Yeah, you do certain specialized things with certain people, don't you? Certain specialized things with certain people. You do that. Lovely warm day out there today. We went on a protest, innit? Went on a solidarity demo that we do every Saturday. Big up to all the people who made it down to London for the big national demo, solidarity demo. Love and light, free fucking Palestine. Every day, every minute, every second, 24/7, 7 days a week. And if you're not with that, then you come to the wrong channel. Amorim, Tara Malassi was saying is very important for him. I think he did really well. He spent more than a year without playing, and he's brave with the ball. I'm really happy with him. Big up. He's saying, no, you look at the bigger picture. Man United see the next 5 years. I see failure. Yeah, well, fuck Ineos, innit? We need Ineos out, mate. Glazers out. I've come out against it. Ineos and Glazers. I think Højlund improves the connection. I think he has to improve more because sometimes he gives too many touches when he is on the ball. Yeah. He needs to keep it short. Big up Alien 10-0. Alien coming to the protest tomorrow, 12:30. I hope you're coming, mate. I hope you're coming to the demo. I hope you are, bro. I hope you're coming to the demo, bro. Big up to you. He's aggressive in his goals. He's aggressive in the box, and he's a quality player. So that's what he's talking about. How are we feeling about? How are we genuinely feeling about Everton tomorrow? How are we feeling about Everton? Skulls, I hope you're not bringing any more bloody mice. Honestly, mate. We bought a rat in the other day. Skulls, calm down. What's wrong with you? Why are you crying? Come here. Good boy. Come here, lad. Come here. Come here. He wants a treat. Every time he comes back, he wants a treat. Oh, stop it, mate. Honestly, he's giving it. Ruben Amorim celebrating goals. I was more enthusiastic with the second one, I think, because we deserved it. The first goal, you cannot say we deserved because the game was at the beginning, yeah. But the second goal, we deserved it. Scholes, you putting me off, mate. Calm down. For the second goal, I think we were controlling very well the game, yeah. Hammering on the fans, they make me feel at home special, you know, it's not after something, it's because of something. There's something special. And I will keep this to the end of my career. That's what he's talking about, yeah. Yep, we're starting from the toll gate. Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there, pal. I'll be there. Big up Alien Tenor. Meet you there at the toll gate, mate, 12:30. I'll be cycling up. I'll be cycling up, no doubt. Jim Radcliffe is so cheap he can't afford to haircut since his suit looks miserable. Yeah, well, he's a dickhead, mate. He's an absolute dickhead. Big up Khalid from all these, but let's get into it, people. Let's get into how Everton play. Sean Dyche. Long ball. They played more long balls than anybody else. Yeah, they're pretty physical. So they play like a lot of one-to, like man against man or player against the player. So it's going to be very interesting. Very interesting. It's going to be very, very interesting on the Dyche. So let's have a look at it. Let's have a look at it. How do Everton play? Let's be having you, people. Let's be having you. They basically like, let me have a look. Let me have a look at the way they set up. Just bear with me. So let's have a look at the head-to-head first. You know, goals conceded, 13, 17 they conceded. We've given them 21 shots. They've given us 20. This is the head-to-head in the Premier League era. Yeah, we've battered them, to be fair. We absolutely battered them. Let me just take this hat off, man. Making it a bit warmer for me. Let me loosen the scarf. I feel a bit uncomfortable, people. So just bear with me. Bear with. There you go. Comfortable now. Feel a bit more comfortable. Just bear with me. They basically, that's what Everton do. Everton like to play on the counter, well, they like to play long balls into the channels. They like to face the whoever the opponent they play. They like to put balls in behind. What was that guy called? Nindia or something? He's like a winger, mixed heritage guy. I think he might have West African heritage. He is very good. But Dwight McNeil is their danger man. And Calvert-Lewin always scores against Manchester United. He always scores against us. So they tend to, as soon as they get the ball, their midfielders or the defenders, they love to hit the diags into the channels and turn the defenders. When off the ball, they like to restrict. They give you the space out wide. You can't play through them centrally. They very much like to bank in the space and make sure they restrict the space from you attacking them through the middle. Their flanks is where you have to get at them, and that's where they're most vulnerable. But they let you have the ball, and they bet on themselves to defend the corners. Sorry, the crosses. They bet on themselves. They're like, with the guys that we've got in the middle, the two centre halves, and the players that we've got, we're going to be able to head balls away. So they play on that. That's their biggest thing. They're like, let them go wide, let them cross the ball. But this way, United have to be clever tomorrow. They absolutely struggle with balls that are whipped in on their feet. Anything that's whipped in on their feet, Tarkovsky, they're too big, those guys. They very much can't turn. They're like bloody Maguire. They won't be able to turn. So it's not going to be an easy game. It's going to be super physical. A lot of second balls, like Amorim said. That's one of the biggest things they fight for. They hoof the ball in the air and they'll literally go to do you. Like second balls and even the third ball, they like to pick it up and give the ball to McNeil in central areas or get him out wide to swing balls in, in swingers or out swingers for the Core and these guys midfielders who make runs you make late runs into the box. So yeah, it's gonna be very, very tough game. I'm not gonna lie to you. I definitely do think we need to score first. But yeah, here's what he's talking about. He's saying that he had to rotate. Amorim is saying here, I'm going to rotate. I need to rotate. So he says here what it is. We want to rotate. Yesterday we had the 4 subs to manage the fitness, not the game. So we have to do this. We know it'll be that. No excuses. We'll be ready for Sunday, and we have to win. Yeah. So in terms of coaching, this is what he's doing. We show videos. Then, for example, Carlos with the strikers will show them individual moments. We'll try to make sure every staff member has a job, and they're more important than maybe more than me. Talk about Luke Shaw. Listen, don't rely on Luke Shaw. He's trained now after the last game because today won't be able to do some things. We'll manage the staff, try to figure out ideas to deal with that. Well, Luke Shaw is Luke Shaw, mate. Luke Shaw is Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw is bloody Luke Shaw, mate, and I won't be wasting time on that. I'll be wasting time on the other things. At times it does look like 5-3-2, the formation they play. Very defensive. Yeah. Like I said, they're mean defense. They don't really, they're not that great. Like, they're very good at keeping, but they're not good at scoring. So the whole team is there to keep it tight. That's a typical Sean Dyche kind of team, defensively solid, not giving anything away, and then trying to hit teams on the counter. He's basically saying that Sean Dyche basically reckons that he's not here to play pretty football. He's here to play effective football and to gain points to stay in the league. In it, their stadium going to be ready next season, I'm hearing. Yeah, so this is what we're looking at. Yeah. Listen, Sean Dyche is never interested in possession-based football. He's not interested in that. He's interested mainly in effective football. Get it out wide, get it up there. It's 4-5-1. That's what he plays usually. 4-5-1. That's what he uses. And then sometimes it's like the 2 wingers become like help. And then somebody comes into midfield. Somebody else will step into midfield and he'll play 5 at the back. But yeah, or sometimes he plays like 4-1-1. But he's not interested in possession or build-up. He's not interested in that. He wants to get the ball in the right areas. That's what he's interested in. And I think teams like that can be dangerous. I'm not going to lie to you. Teams like that can be very dangerous. But please, guys, smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel. What I want is one-on-one open field. Play close when you lose the ball. And I think structure more fluid. Okay. Let me hear what Amorim's saying here. If you ask the media what system I use against Bodo, they'll say 4-2-2 defending. I think then they put 2 wide players like the other 20 other teams in the league. Dalot, Malacia defend more. I like defenders, and Ahmad and Anthony are like a winger. Yeah. He says, yeah, I think it's more characteristic of the players. Yeah. He's educating the media. Yeah, 100%. 100%. They need to be educated, the donkeys. Hello, Manwani. Big up to you, bro. Big up to you, bro. I'm not going to be that long. I'm just doing a little preview. And then hopefully let me know if you're available for the thing. Big up, Mufc. Mufc, I didn't see you the other night. I didn't see you. Did you go the other night, Mufc? We desperately need a left back. Shaw, injury prone. Malassi has been out for ages. Yeah, big up to you. I appreciate the super chat. Big up, Mufc. Big up, Mufc. Nobody knows what team he's going to play. Nobody knows what team he's going to play. He did say, Amorim did say, that it's going to be rotated. So does that mean the people who played? So I'm not expecting to see Malassia. Maybe he comes on late in the game. I'm not expected to see maybe Shaw. Maguire, maybe I'm not expecting to see that. Martinez played some of it. De Ligt played, so we don't know. It's going to come out at 10:30 tonight. 10:30 will come out. But then to be fair, the interview was done after the game against Bodo Glimt. So you might not know. What? It's no point guessing who's going to play. It's no point guessing who's going to play. Yeah, big up. Yeah, we came out of the stadium and I didn't see you. I properly left. Were you doing a video inside the stadium? I was with Double A. I was with Double A. That's who I was with. Did you see Mina was warming up? He looks ready to play. I think Amorim wants to start Sunday instead of subbing him on against Bodo Glimt. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Maybe, yeah. But this is where I disagree with Amorim. Without training, you have to use the games. It felt like against Bodo, we pressed much higher. Mount pressed high intensity 60 minutes. Rasmus was dead in the end. So Rasmus might not start. Like these guys that are playing have to push more. Yeah. Saying a bit more about Everton. I think Everton we'll see will rotate players. This is what I'm saying to you. So we don't know what team's going to play. We don't know. But let me know what you think the midfield's going to be tomorrow. Do you think it's going to be Ericsson didn't play? Kobe didn't play. Kobe's not played at all. Do you think that's what he's going to play tomorrow? Casemiro came on. For me, Ugarte has to start. Because there's going to be a lot of second ball challenges in the middle. Ugarte have to start. I think I will start Casemiro tomorrow. Kobe as well. But I'll try Kobe as the number 10 tomorrow. If it was up to me, I'll be testing. I'll be having Masraoui as the wing back. Anthony as the other wing back on the right-hand side. And then I'll play Kobe and Ahmad as the two number 10s. Yeah. And Casemiro Ugarte. So there's no Bruno in this team tomorrow for me. They'll have to rest. We're playing Arsenal on Wednesday, aren't we? If I'm not mistaken, we've got Arsenal. We've got Arsenal, haven't we? Bloody hell, we're 13th. Bloody hell. Wednesday, yeah. Playing Arsenal on Wednesday. And then Forest on Saturday at 5:30. It ain't easy. Euro, I don't know yet. I don't know. I think he said they're going to have to be patient with him. I don't think Euro's going to be ready. Well, somebody else could be captain. Casemiro will be captain. To me, I'll play Casemiro and Ugarte in midfield tomorrow. That's what I'll do. I'll play those two. That's who I'll play tomorrow. Unana, Anthony on the right. And yeah, Anthony on the right. Actually, Mazraoui as a third centre back on the right. In the middle, Blit, Delit, if he's fit. And then Martinez. And then I'll play Diego Dalot on the other side. I would play Casemiro, Ugarte midfield. And then Ahmad and Kobe. That's the two number 10s. And I would start Zirkzee tomorrow. That's what I would do. I don't know about you, but I will start Zirkzee tomorrow. Some of you are not for that, maybe, but that's what I would do. What would you do? Who are you starting as the two number 10s? Tell me. Okay. Sorry. I put myself on mute. Apologies. I was saying, what would you play tomorrow? Would you play this team? What are we playing tomorrow? Yeah? You like that team? Can you still hear me? Can you hear me now? Come on, please. Somebody let me know. Khalees, can you hear me? Somebody let me know if you can hear me. Somebody let me know if you can hear me, people. Yeah, big up. What do you think about that team? What do you think about that team? Is it quite meaty? What do you think about this team? Okay. What about this team then? Let me show you this other team. What about this team? Do you prefer this team? So Mainu, Casemiro, Luke Shaw, Diego Dalot. What do you think about that team? Big up Jarvis. We can't predict it. We can't. He said he's definitely going to rotate. So we can't predict it. We can't predict the teams. We cannot predict the teams, people. We cannot protect. There is a protest, though, isn't it? Lots of stuff from yesteryear. Lots of stuff from yesteryear, people. Lots of stuff. But yeah, I think realistically, this is going to be more like the team. Let me just show you. I do think this might be the team. Out of the two teams that I showed you, I think this might be more like the team that is going to play. Maybe Garnacho instead of Rashford. That's what I believe. Maybe Garnacho instead of Rashford. Yeah, big up Peter. Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? No Garnacho, please. People want Garnacho to rest. Yeah, I 100% understand. He's such a frustrating player, isn't he? No, I don't think so. Nah, I doubt that. I think Malwani, I'm not going to lie to you. I think he's been overplayed. He needs to rest. He needs to rest up, man. Honestly. He needs to rest up. He's got injured and he's fatigued. And I'm sure they're doing all the tests with the physios, with the science department to see how much how fatigued he is. So I'm glad that Kobe's taken out for a bit. Yeah. I'm hoping that continues. But I think nothing beats better than being on the training pitch, doing it in real time under incredible intensity. That's why I'm like, get out the shitty Europa League. Yeah, he said this, yeah. Amorim said this. And then he said this here. Joking, footballers, he said, cannot concentrate on video more than 12 minutes. Fans of Manchester United, Everton, Liverpool, Man City will join forces to protest against rising ticket prices at Old Trafford and Anfield this week. Well, we have to. We have to fucking protest. Got no fucking chance. It's fucking unbelievable. Working class game, mate. Built by working class people. Robbery, daylight robbery. Listen, get your score predictions in. Get your score predictions in, people. Get your score predictions in. Get your score predictions in. I think maybe United 1-0 or 2-1. Everton really don't score that many goals. So 2-1 or 1-0. But they're going to make it difficult for us. They're going to make it really difficult for Manchester United. It's not going to be an easy game. Like I said, they play very much kind of like to turn the defense. Like they played 701 long balls, more than anybody else in this league. 2-0, 2-1. But yeah, great. But this is what we go back to, people, before we finish up in the last 5 minutes. I just think I'm so glad, big up to this community and this channel for being very skeptical of who the F Ineos are. Being very skeptical who are Ineos are, people. And yeah, I'm definitely glad that you guys realized that he came in, he spoke to the fans, different fan representatives, and he said, it's not about the money. He just wants to see Manchester United back to the top. And now he's realized when he's looked at the accounts that the Glazers have rinsed the place. So now, for their mistakes of spending 1.something billion in transfer money, he's taking it out of the fan base. He sacked 250 people and counting from Greater Manchester who work for the club. And now, how can a mother and a son go to a game and it's 132 quid? 132 quid? Or a father and son, 132 quid. It's unbelievable. And if you stand for this, imagine what they'll do to the other generations. These capitalists. Manchester United, majority of the football clubs in this country and around the world are centered around working class roots. So what's happening now? The billionaire class have come into it, broke billionaires, to make money from this. And big up to everybody who commented and in the past year and a half and who told us about Ineos and who they really were. Instead of the Glazers losing the rights to the way they mismanaged this football club, Ineos are like saying, "Oh, the fans, you guys have got to pay for it." But we haven't seen a league challenge. We haven't seen a Champions League challenge. We've not seen anything in 13 fucking years in counting. And what the fuck do you expect this fan base to do? So you basically try to make it daytime goers, innit? Out one day goers, innit? That's what you're willing to do. One day goers. That's what you're willing to create so that it's vacuous. People who just go, "Oh, let's go to a game," like some special event, like you go to a gig or a concert with people that you don't really follow that much. You don't even understand their thing. It's not just Rashford. It's not what the players are earning. It's how much the Glazers have bled out of this football club. Look, all the directors. Look at the wages that they're all on. All of the directors, all the people who got shares. Ed Woodward's still getting paid. Richard Arnold's getting paid. Matt Judge's getting paid. They're all getting paid still because they've got shares in United. And that's what the Glazers have done. This is what it is, people. This is where we're at. But anyway, we'll be there for the protest. And I really hope that people turn up tomorrow. I'll be there. You know I'll be there. Of course they are, Jarvis. But it's not fair to them. So why are they charging the fans other than the Glazers paying for the... What? Listen, why does it always come back on the fans to pay for it? That's my thing. Why don't the Glazers, the people who made the decisions, why don't they not get as much money? Why don't they have to give up some of their money? Why won't the Glazers, the billion and a bit they took, why don't they use some of that money? They charge 42 million to the club for the lawyers to get for this fucking bill, 27% stake, and they charge that back to the fucking club. Every time they fly different places, they charge it back to the fucking football club. It's bullshit. Anyway, listen. I'm done. I'm tired. I'm upset. I don't want to start effing and blinding and be a madman. But I'll be there tomorrow shouting. But look after each other. Love and light. Let's hope United win in it. We hope and pray United win tomorrow. We need the flipping 3 points. But Everton are going to make it as hard as they can for us. They're going to make it as hard as they can for us. And the player you should watch out for, Calvert-Lewin, he scores against United. Dwight McNeil. And that tricky winger they got. Is it in Nawi, or what's his names? Let me just have a look at that squad. The player I'm talking about. That's it. Liliman Nindayi. That's the player. He's a very good player for them. A very good player for them. Nindayi. So watch out for him. Watch out for Decore. Decore is always danger, man. Dwight McNeil has been their best player by far. Calvert-Lewin. Jack Harrison from Leeds. He's a good player as well. Idrissa Gueye sometimes can roll back the years. Garner's injured tomorrow, though. He won't be playing. So, yeah. But, yeah, it's not going to be an easy game. It's not going to be an easy game. No. Listen, I don't like that. It's nothing to do with what their ethnicity. That's quite anti-Semitic. I'm not with that, Mufc. I'm not with that. I'm not with that. Everybody's fucking money grabbing. Everybody's a money grabber. Everybody's a money grabber. And that's an old anti-Semitic trope. So please don't say that. Do not say that. Yeah, in Dyer, yeah. He's a good player. Yeah, big up. Big up to you, bro. Big up. But yeah, don't fall for the old anti-Semitic tropes, man. We love Jewish people. We hate Zionists. And there are actually more Christian Zionists and Muslim Zionists in this world than there are of Jewish Zionists. So remember that. Remember that, people. Yeah, it is. But it's horrible, man. It's horrible what happens. But people, I wanted to keep it to half an hour, but we're already nearly 50 minutes. Free Palestine, free Lebanon, free Tigray, free Ogaden, free Haiti, free the Congo, free Sudan, free anywhere where people are. Yeah, free Ogaden where anywhere where people are oppressed. Love and light. Look after yourselves, people, and we'll catch you in the next one. Yeah. Zionists are not about God. They're not. They're not about God. They're horrible people, man. They're horrible people, Zionists. And free Syria. They're attacking Syria now with ISIS. ISIS is Israel, mate. That's who they are. Solidarity with the oppressed people around the world, whether it's locally, nationally, or globally, man. Love. Look after each other, people. We'll see you for the match reaction tomorrow. I'll try to take some footage of the game of the tomorrow. I'll try to take some footage of the protest. But love and light. Look after each other, people. Take care. Peace.